The approach is still to try and win games. That has to be the approach. There's a lot to play for still. We don't want to finish bottom, and there's still a possibility of finishing above Watford. And with that comes what you say, the positivity, but also an awful lot of money, which is important to the football club as well. And try and get some momentum going into the following season as well. Only if we feel they're the best team to go and win the game. I'm still of that mindset. We need to go and pick teams that are capable of winning. As I've just said, there's money at stake. There's a chance of finishing 19th rather than 20th, and they're all things that are important to us. We've got 2 months to build till the start of next season, which starts at the end of July. So we've got plenty of time, and to look at players, rather than just these games. Well, from what I can believe, we haven't heard from Bournemouth yet. Congratulate them on getting promoted, Scott Parker, and obviously Fulham as well. Up to the Premier League, but it's Bournemouth's choice now whether they want to take up the option with Todd or not. If not, then he comes back home to Norwich. Well, we won't know yet until we actually get promoted again. We have to go try and get promoted again. That's the most important thing. Do I believe that we've got a squad that's capable of fighting for promotion? Yes. There might be some additions to that and some changes, but not wholesale changes. I just feel as a football club, we know the Championship, we know how to get out of it, and we've got to continue to do what we believe is the right way, the right things to get out of that. Yeah, I can learn an awful lot still. There's still principles of play that we're putting into them from myself, Shaky and Liam. They're still learning, and they'll continue to learn while we're learning as well. So it's a time now where there's literally not an awful lot of pressure on the players. They can go and play with freedom, and we want to see that in games pretty much all against top half teams now. West Ham have, I feel for them after last night. I would have loved to have seen them get to the final. David's a good friend of mine, and he's done unbelievable at West Ham. But we'll see on Sunday whether it's a good time to play them or not, or whether they're smarting. Yeah, they've both been shut down pretty much for the season now. Kenny's got a fractured toe, so he'll go in a boot and get that rested and recovered. And Sarge aggravated his ankle as well, so there's no point risking him for the rest of the season now. So, along with Andrew and Adam, they're shut down for the season and getting ready for pre-season. Yeah, I've had them emotions, and I addressed all the staff here at Colney. I think it was Tuesday, and because I just felt it was important that we have to come in every day and be consistent, make sure we do the right things, make sure we're not coming in having our bottom lips on the ground. We've all experienced the same emotions, and it's tough to take, but we have to take it, and there's nothing we can do to change it. But if ever 5 minutes summed up our season, then I think the last 5 minutes of the first half at Villa Park did. If Brandon Williams doesn't slip over, then Aston Villa probably get booed off at half time. He slips, they score, we don't get a penalty the other end. So from what I can make out from the officials now, it's okay to kick somebody in the face, only as long as you're attempting to kick the ball. Well, over the last month or two, I've had a number of sit-downs with both Stuart, Neil and Lee and my coaching staff, and we've gone through possible targets for both Plan A and Plan B. We've got a squad audit next week as well, so that's been a continual process, and one that will continue for next season. I don't think so. I mean, as I've said before, we've got a pretty settled squad. We've only got one player out of contract. We've got Todd, obviously, which we've spoken about as well, who Bournemouth have an option on. Other than that, we're pretty solid as a squad. We've got some loan players coming back. 3 of them will join in training with us next week as well. Jordan Hoodwell's back from Cardiff, Sam and Al, and they're going to come and join in with us next week as well. So we've got quite a healthy squad. So it's important. We have to remember during the summer now as well, we're going to have a number of players out playing international football, so they won't report for pre-season until a little bit later than the others. So we're going to need some of them lone players as well to have a good look at them at the start of pre-season.